Chris Bumstead's huge updates. Is he going to Open? Exclusive info on Nathan De Asha's travel situation. Is there still hope he'll make it to the Mr Olympia? Plus much more. What's up, Desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for another bodybuilding news video. And we're going to kick it off with updates from Flex Lewis, his current physique, what he's got going on in terms of transformation and all that good stuff. Let's have a bit of a listen and react to what he's had to say and what he's doing over the next 4 or so weeks.
I have decided to do a transformation. November 15th, I turned 40, and I want to see the best version of me at 40. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I have put other things obviously up front over the gym over the last couple of months, and the gym has taken a back seat. In fact, I haven't even stepped foot into the gym in the last 2 months, probably 3 times, and 2 of them for YouTube. And
so that's insane that he hasn't stepped foot in the gym apart from 3 times in 2 months. Now, he did build a bit of a home gym situation, so he has been doing, I think, something extra there, not just training 3 times exclusively, no other weights in 3 months or in 2 months. But that's pretty damn crazy that he's maintaining such a crazy physique, because look at it. Like, he's looking really, really damn good for a guy that's hardly been training. And also, he mentions as well that he actually hasn't been consistent with his TRT shots. So he's not even doing to the level of TRT that he's meant to be doing, which is only 200 milligrams of testosterone a week. So it's pretty insane the genetics Flex Lewis has. And obviously he's had the muscle before, so it's easy to maintain it at a lower level, but still pretty damn crazy, and it shows his true potential. Plus the fact he talked about being 40 years old or turning 40 years old, which is the Masters Olympia age. Now, if they bring it back next year or the year after, I would love to see Flex Lewis go into that, into the 212. I mentioned it in another recent video where I said, could he make a comeback? And he no doubt could.
And shamefully, that was my outlet for 2 decades. I always eat clean. I always respect the industry and you know, the lifestyle I live. But having these half-assed workouts with no consistency, I was suffering from an outlet. And in all truths, as much as I preach about mental health, I allowed my own to take a back seat. So I recognize this, and now I have set myself a challenge. 26 days, I want to become the best version of me. And in the end cap of that, I want to see a photo shoot. So I've teamed up with Neil Hill, and we're going to put something together. There's going to be pretty much similarities to the style of eating I've been doing right now. And as you guys seen on my Instagram, I eat the same shit over and over and over again. 4 meals a day, very little carbohydrates. And as you can see from a starting point, this is only and all come from cardio.
So that's crazy. So Flex Lewis, you can see the posing footage here, looks so damn good, and he's just basically stayed in shape from just doing cardio, probably not eating that much food. We know he had the digestive issues, and that was part of a reason what led him to actually retire in the end. So crazy, cannot wait to see it. Very much looking forward to seeing Flex Lewis's transformation over these next 4 weeks, and it's going to be interesting to see what the end physique looks like, because he looks like he could get ready for a show very, very soon, put on some size and then dial it down. It's going to be interesting to see if he looks more like a competitor, because he looks pretty damn good in these updates. I imagine he's going to look sort of like a lighter version of his former competitive self. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're excited to see Flex Lewis's final transformation. Now we've got some updates here from Jeremy Buendia, and you can see here the off-season look compared to 2 weeks out. That face is so sunken in, which tells me that Jeremy Buendia is going to be in shape, but also this video here tells me that he's going to be in shape and also a lot more muscular than he used to be. He always looked impressive hitting these most musculars when he was competing and winning his Olympia titles, because we were surprised that a men's physique guy would look like that, but he's looking really damn crazy. The taper and shape is something else, and my prediction is that he'll go on and win his 6th men's physique Olympia title. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now we're going to update here from HorseMD, who's looking crazy 3 weeks out of his pro debut in the Open. Extremely impressive. I've been very impressed with how much size HorseMD's been able to add to his physique, aka Marcelo, that's his real name. But yeah, very, very impressed. I just wanted to share this one with you guys because time after time, his updates are impressing me, and obviously whatever him and Milos Sarcev are doing is definitely working. And now another Milos Sarcev client in Regan Grimes, looking huge here. The only thing I want to see from Regan is I want to see that conditioning really come in on that physique, but he's looking massive. If he can dial that in for the Mr Olympia, I see him in the top 10. Now we're going to update here from Michal Krizo, who's looking pretty damn insane. When you see this guy in a singlet, this is sort of like the Dennis James effect. He looks like Mr Olympia in a singlet. Looks really damn crazy. Very impressed with Michal Krizo. Generally, I am always pretty impressed with his updates. It's going to come down to how he looks from the back and how big his legs are. If they're to a level his legs would sort of match or go close to matching this crazy upper body, and his back's really dense, even if it isn't the widest up there, I think he's going to do pretty damn well. Now we're going to update here from Samson Dauda, courtesy of Milos Sarcev, his coach, and he says, I think one line, I better do this in my Milos voice, I think one line, one striation is sufficient to say glutes are straighted. Men's physique shorts, waist and straighter glutes, 13 days. So 13 days out of that 2023 Mr. Olympia, Samson Dauda is, the glutes are in. He doesn't get those like really fine feathered lines through his glutes, but him having this at this point, 13 days out of a 2023 Mr. Olympia, is definitely a good sign for Samson Dauda, because most people say, and even the judges said after the Arnold Classic, they just want Samson harder and they want him to work on his back. He appears to have done those two things. He's listened to their advice, and I think it's going to pay dividends for Samson Dauda, and I think it's going to push him into that top 3. Where he'll land exactly, who knows? But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Can Samson Dauda win it all? Now we've got a physique update here from Chris Bumstead, and this one blew me away. The craziest physique update I've ever seen from CBUM. Now you guys can discuss the conditioning. I think it's pretty damn good. I don't know if he's going to be his all-time hardest, which could leave the door open potentially, although I think he's been looking in pretty damn good shape. But the thing that shocks me is the sheer size of CBUM. Now this will be his 5th Classic Physique Olympia title if he is to win it. Then does he decide to do an open show and hang it up? We could potentially see this from CBUM, because what does 6 do that 5 doesn't do for him in his career? Or is he still loving it? Will he still want to go on? He's just built his gym, as someone mentioned in a comment recently on YouTube. But this physique update shocked me because he looks like an open pro bodybuilder. And you got to remember too, CBUM is tall. So when he's standing by himself, he's probably not going to look as impressive as when he stands next to other guys. So he's going to look huge at this Classic Physique Olympia. And I am very nervous now for all the other guys competing. Now on to Nathan De Asha. He has been denied at the border. I've got some additional information on this as well. But let's play what Nathan De Asha had to say and react to that, and then I'll be back with the additional information.
Well guys, what's going on? We're here in Florida in customs, being sent home. We've died all this time, we've trained hard, and we get this far, and yes, we are denied to get in. The lady on the counter was very abrupt, very arrogant. There's no reason in arguing with someone like that. What can I do? I've trained this hard, I've worked my ass off. To be denied at this point is, devastating. I'm not going to get upset about it, I'm not going to cry about it. It is what it is. I'm alive, I'm healthy, that's the main thing. If anyone knows any reason how they can help, then let me know.
So if anyone out there can help Nathan De Asha in this situation, please reach out to him on Instagram. I'm sure he has a ton of people reaching out. Hopefully he does at this point, but if you can help in any way, please do. But the good news is he does have someone working on it right now. So he has, things going on behind the scenes. I have spoken to Nathan as well. The Mr. Olympia has reached out to Nathan at this point as well, hopefully to try and help also. But things at least are not done for Nathan De Asha. He is hoping to get to the 2023 Mr. Olympia still. I'm not sure if he'll have to go back to the UK. He has stayed in the US overnight in a hotel, but he does apparently have to go back tomorrow, I believe. So anyway, that's the current update for Nathan De Asha. Potentially he can still make it to the 2023 Mr. Olympia. Fingers crossed for Nathan, really hoping he can, because he's a guy who we haven't seen on the Mr. Olympia stage in years. He's a top 10 bodybuilder in the world, and he deserves to be up on that stage. And obviously, it's a paycheck for Nathan too. He's going to get money from this year's Mr. Olympia. And also it's a lot of exposure. So him being denied at this point really does suck. So fingers crossed for Nathan, he can get into the US and compete in the 2023 Mr Olympia. Because as I predicted him, 8th, and that's a high placing. So he definitely should be getting the help. And also Beiruz Tabani, obviously he hasn't got his visa approved yet. So fingers crossed for him as well. And hopefully Mr Olympia and anyone that's helping behind the scenes can help Nathan and Beiruz get to the 2023 Mr Olympia. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. If you did enjoy this video, give the video a thumbs up, smash that like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell button. That way you'll be getting all my coverage from the 2023 Mr Olympia, so stay tuned. But anyway, guys, my name is Xavier Wills. This is Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are out.